One is a Fordham scarf done by Tiffany. I hope that people see you wearing it at Cape Coast with regularity. And this is also Tiffany. My mother told me when I was a little boy that there's not a woman alive who doesn't want a Tiffany blue box. I don't know if that extends also to Africa. All right? Thank you. Oh! I will open it and I will enjoy it. Thank you very, very much. Coffee, anything at all. Father Ryan is over there. If you know what I mean. You're going to have a cup of tea. All right. So everything is here.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Rex. Appreciate it.
The diploma you get, and there's also a citation. So this, the leaving here, you're going to get a fake one. It rolls out during the ceremony. This is yours. This goes home with you. And it does the citation. And the hood. All right, and I will put this out here so you don't have to worry about it. Thank you.
Let me get myself arranged. Canada tomorrow. When you said you're traveling to Canada. I don't know your throne name, so I just know you as Tony.
I'm your commencement.
Hi, nice meeting you. Darryl Brown, I think you might know Father Ryan. Father, and you can do the introductions.
This is the ambassador of Ghana to the United States. Pleasure to meet you. Smith. This is the First Lady Nana. Are you a graduate of Fordham as well?
I am a graduate, 1975 undergraduate, 1980 graduate student of communications management, and I worked in the media for 30 years. So,
You're not quitting now.
well, it's time. It's about time.
Well, I'm 75 and I'm not quitting.
Well, I'm not quitting, I'm just pulling back.
See, it says no, right on the line above that, right above that.
Thank you very much. Just one quick photo. You're going to get one quick photo where we're just looking over here. Okay? I don't want to switch glasses. I know. These are important things. Perfect. Jeremy Fordham was the first woman to run for election. She just died. She ran with H. Mondale. He's talking about things moving around. He's talking about my husband at the sun.
This is great. Last two, here we go. I'm done.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we all. 1 second. Here we go. Right here, folks.
She likes it.
They wanted to make it here, so we tried to get them there, and he was ready to do it. And then there was a revolution.
I go up to Philip Monday. How is the economy right now? Your economy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this year's honorary degree recipients and their faculty sponsors. Matthew Goldstein, Chancellor Emeritus of the City University of New York. Goldstein, overseeing an honorary doctorate of the He is escorted by Dr. Sri Chatterjee, Professor of Finance, and the development with us today, but also receiving honorary degrees from the university are Douglas M. Brooks, Director of the White House School of Social Service, diploma ceremony tomorrow. Admiral Michael G. Mullen, former chairman of the honorary doctorate in humane letters at the Novelli School of Business, diploma ceremony for master's candidates on Monday. His Eminence Jaime Lucas Coronel Ortega y Alamino, Archbishop of Havana. Cardinal Ortega received an honorary doctorate in humane letters. Mrs. Mama received an honorary doctorate in humane letters. She is worthy by the Reverend Society at Fordham University. On behalf of all the honorary degree recipients, Mrs. Mahama will deliver the commencement address. Following this morning's honorary degree recipient,
their formed education to work, to make a difference in the Nepals, in the Baltimores, and in the many places in the world where desperation is erupting, courage to step out. Help each one walk into the future with faith, hope, and great love. Remembering the words of St. Ignatius of Loyola.
Face. Present. Oh.
My pleasure now to introduce a special guest of the university who would like to extend a brief personal greeting to the graduates and their guests. Since 1999, first in the Congress and then in the Senate of the United States. In these roles, he has been supportive of Fordham in the past. Ladies and gentlemen, Senator Chuck Schumer.
But what about the middle class? So for college or graduate school can take as a full tax credit, provided your family income is below $200,000 a year. So, for those of you who come from families who have my advice for the class of 2015 is very simple. Go for it. Classes myself. When I was seated at graduation from college, as most of you are here today, I just learned how to be technical. But I learned that I had one assignment. There I was, no scholarship, no trip around the world, no girl. I said to myself, what a l-. I told them I love politics. My dream was to run for public office even though the odds of winning were remote. My parents were shocked. My mother was $400 a week, which was more money than my family had ever seen. But my dream was to run for office. And so against long odds that fall, I ran for my mother, who was telling all the friends not to vote for me. So as she said, I get this dumb idea of being a politician out of my big thick head. Well, graduates, a few years earlier, I didn't get that girl. But I succeed in achieving your dream with flying colors. To the class of 2015, congratulations. Good luck. Godspeed, and don't you
Will William J. Mosher please come?
Mosher to be awarded the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. William Mosher has lived the Fordham ethic of service to the utmost, making some of the largest contributions to the university in its history.
Governmental organization that helps disadvantaged youth and women across Ghana. Working with partner organizations, the foundation has provided funding and supplies for orphanages and medical supplies for hospitals, and offered scholarships that enabled financially needed Ghanaians to study in China with support from the Chinese government. Lordina also launched a campaign to prevent mother-to-child transmission of HIV, and arranged for free immunizations against human papillomavirus to prevent cervical cancer in pre-adolescent girls. In recent years, she helped establish a shelter and vocational training institute for marginalized women in northern Ghana who were accused of witchcraft, an effort that reflects her deep commitment to helping women pursue meaningful careers and move into the mainstream of Ghanaian society. Nana Lordina has long been passionate about business and entrepreneurship. Her education includes a bachelor's degree in hospitality management and a master's in governance and leadership from the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. She speaks not only English, but also 3 African languages. She is therefore able to communicate effectively with a wide range of audiences. She became First Lady of Ghana in 2012, when her husband, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, became the president. Her many honors include the Global Inspiration Leadership Award, conferred in 2014 at the 2nd Africa, Middle East, Asia Women's Summit in Dubai. Among other affiliations, she is the premier ambassador of the UN AIDS Global Plan in preventing mother-to-child transmission of HIV, and a first vice president of the Organization of African First Ladies Against HIV and AIDS. She has spoken at many forums, including the US-Africa Leaders Summit in Washington, D.C. last year, where she called upon corporations and governments to help break down barriers to women's education. In her words, women's education brings positive changes, not just for women, but for communities and future generations too.
For her many efforts to help the disadvantaged and create opportunities for women and girls, we, the President and Trustees of Fordham University, in solemn convocation assembled, and in accord with the chartered authority bestowed upon us by the Regents of the University of the State of New York, declare Nana Lordina Dramani Mahama, Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa, and that she may enjoy all the rights and privileges of this, our highest honor. We have issued these letters patent under our hand and under the corporate seal of the university on this, the 16th day of May, in the year of our Lord, 2015.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor for me to introduce to you our speaker for this year's commencement exercises, the First Lady of Ghana, Nana Lordina Dramani Mahama.
Thank you very much for the introduction. To the President, Father McCain, the Board of Trustees, faculty, and fellow honorees, I bring you warm greetings from the good people of my lovely country, Ghana, and also from my husband, the President. It is indeed an honor and a privilege for me to share this important day with the graduating class of 2015. This is a university that has got a good history and a background of working for its community. Fordham was established and founded on the principles of the Catholic doctrine. I admire Fordham for a number of reasons, including your location here in the Bronx. Maintaining your presence here all these years and your just principles encourage your students to challenge themselves and strive for excellence in their lives. The question I have asked myself since I received your invitation is, what is it that has distinguished my organization and myself to earn such a call-up to be the keynote speaker at today's ceremony? In looking for answers, it led me to reflect on the work of my foundation and our partners. How have we done enough to deserve today's recognition? The simple conclusion I come to is that it must be about our humanity, the ability in our own little way to respond to the needs of the society in which we live and work. At the Lodina Foundation, we hold the view that the more we share, the more we have. It is this that inspires us to work even harder to improve the life of our fellow citizens. And I am personally motivated, thanks to the recognition by Fordham, to go out and do more for our people and the society. As we disperse from here, we must define the relationship we want to have with our communities and our people. Many of us will find the definition of ourselves in the careers we choose as scientists, social workers, religious leaders, and so forth. But for what is important, ladies and gentlemen, is our sense of fellow feeling, both at work and also in our spare time. You must make an effort to lend a hand to others, especially those who are less privileged than us. After all, the Holy Book says, "Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me." It is common for us to shake hands and embrace physically, express how we feel towards each other. But the most significant element of human interaction is what flows from kindness. Kindness is a demonstration of empathy and fulfills the commandment to love thy sister as thyself. As you step into the world, one finds that life provides you with opportunity to show empathy and human kindness. No matter how busy you may be or how important your work is, you can and must not forget to extend a helping hand to those in need. Such endeavors are truly priceless. I have a number of such experiences in the course of my activities as president of the Lodina Foundation. Empathy led me to the Gambaga Witches Camp, a place of refuge in the northern part of my country for elderly women accused of witchcraft and banished from their communities. This situation is not a good one, but in many parts of Africa, failure and misfortune is attributed to evil forces such as witchcraft. From unemployment, poverty, disease, barrenness, inability to find a spouse, mental illness, right down to the ultimate, which is death. All these are attributed to supernatural manipulation of witches. On my first visit to the camp, I was overwhelmed with emotion. I wept uncontrollably. The camp reflected a classic example of society's ignorance and loss of humanity towards others. The women in their old age, feeble, and in need of support do not deserve to be left to fend for themselves. After so many years of being good wives and mothers, they deserve to be surrounded by a loving family, as is the custom of African tradition. My foundation, therefore, decided to support these women and to make life easier for them. We have supported them with food donations, clothing, and other items of humanitarian aid. Each visit brought new joy and smile to their faces. That smile, that look of gratitude and love is the reward we receive as givers and exceeds anything money can buy. My interaction with the elderly women of this camp is my most highly prized memory. What started as an effort to provide food and humanitarian support has transformed into assisting them with livelihood support. We are facilitating and supporting the construction of a vocational training center with accommodation facility to help train the women to be financially independent. Anytime I receive updates on the progress of work on the Riches Camp project, I feel a sense of fulfillment. I feel a sense of my humanity. This is what we must live for, to be each other's keeper. As part of our philanthropy at the Lodina Foundation, we visit a number of orphanages to provide various forms of humanitarian assistance. Most orphanages in Ghana try to provide a home for these unfortunate children as best as they can. Nothing can replace the warmth and care of a parent's love, and yet we must work to make life worth living for these unfortunate little ones. Our assistance in terms of food, provisions, toys, and clothes help to make life a bit easier for these children. The Lodina Foundation has also been involved in various advocacy work, including the prevention of the spread of HIV, cervical, and breast cancer. Since the year 2012, I have worked in close collaboration with the Ghana AIDS Commission to create awareness among pregnant women to avoid transmission of HIV to their yet unborn children. This has been a very successful campaign and has led to the provision of drugs as subsidized rates to persons living with HIV in Ghana. This has been responsible for the virtual elimination of mother-to-child transmission of HIV within a 5-year period. There is joy in looking into the beautiful eyes of an HIV-free baby born to an HIV-positive mother. The share you get from the little innocent eyes is enough reward for all our efforts. The many women who avoid breast and cervical cancers every year through our screening programs, awareness and advocacy, and our championing of anti-HPV vaccines for girls is a reward greater than any. Opportunities are presented to us at every stage in life, and with every opportunity comes with a pedestal on which to stand to do more for not only for ourselves, but also for others. Even as we make our lives better every day and see ourselves advance in education, finance, health, and so forth, we should not forget to advance also in the very thing that defines us, our humanity. Thank you for this recognition. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for this honor. It is an honor I dedicate to the Almighty God and the hard-working women and children of Ghana. I wish to congratulate all graduates on this special occasion. Thank you for your attention. May God bless us all.
Thank you, Mrs. Muhammad.
Please rise.
Candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science at Fordham College, Rose Hill, please rise. Reverend Father President, I have the honor to present this scroll with the names of the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. I ask that the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science be conferred on them. Candidates, please be seated. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts, Doctor of Ministry, and Doctor of Philosophy in the Graduate School of Religion and Religious Education please rise? Reverend Father President, I have the honor to present this scroll with the name of the candidates of the degrees of Master by the faculty and the trustees of the university for their degrees. I ask that the degrees of Master of Arts, Doctor of Ministry, and Doctor of
Dean Hennessy.
Certificates in the degrees of Doctor of Education and Doctor of Philosophy in the Graduate School of Education, please rise. Philosophy. Since they have fully complied with all the requirements of the Graduate School of Education and have been recommended by the faculty and trustees of the university for their
Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Social Work, Master of Science, and Doctor of Philosophy in the Graduate School of Social Service please rise? Master of Social Work, Master of Science, and Doctor of Philosophy, since they have fully complied with all the requirements of the Graduate School of Social Service and have been recommended by the faculty to the trustees of the universities for their degree, I ask that the degree of Master of Social Work, Master of Science, and Doctor of Philosophy be conferred on them. Please be seated.
Candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Science, Master of Philosophy, and Doctor of Philosophy. Since they have faculty to the trustees of the university for their degrees, I ask that the degrees of Master of Arts, candidates please be seated.
Representative Laws, Doctor of Science, and Master of Laws be conferred on them. Candidates, please be seated.
Doctor of Philosophy in the Graduate School of Religion and Religious Education. Please come to the podium and accept your degree from the President of the University. Roger Ball. Imelda Long. Patricia T. Liparine. William J. Masticello. Tomislav Lachic. Brian J. Nolan. Emmett Nolan.
Very admirable. Thank you. Didn't we do a great job?
I don't know that we would have had that kind of time.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
On your graduation.
Thank you.
Okay. So how do you feel being among 4,000 students, just one of 4 Ghanaians?
Excited. What do you expect?
And our first lady was the person to deliver the keynote address. How does that make
It makes me more exciting. And my head is big like this. Look at this. Makes me more exciting. I'm very proud to be a Ghanaian.
What did Fordham University offer you?
You mean the program or the course? LLM, Masters in Law.
No, I mean, what did it offer you? I mean,
Oh yeah, broad. My mind is so open now to not only to U.S. laws, but at least now the world is becoming global now. So it is opening up my mind to global ways of doing things, to doing justice, appreciating the laws, and then to make them applicable. I mean, back home in Ghana.
Okay, so what's next?
To do justice. To promote justice.
Anything else you want to add?
I'm happy. And I'm happy that Fordham recognized our First Lady and then gave us the opportunity to come and learn here. I'll be forever grateful for Fordham.
Thank you. To stay here?
No, we are going back. We are going back.
What you've learned?
Yes. Yeah, we're going back. Back to the courts.
Thank you very much, sir, for granting us this opportunity to interview you. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel great.
Okay.
I feel great and honored to be given the opportunity to represent Ghana at Fordham University and to pursue a course in international law and justice.
And what opportunity do you think Fordham has given you in pursuing this course?
Well, Fordham has put me on a certain pedestal that I think I'll be able to dispense justice now in a different, with a different view. The world is now before me, and I think the exposure is worth having.
Okay, so how do you feel that it was our First Lady who delivered the commencement address?
It was great. Initially, I thought I was dreaming, but I later came to the reality and I was impressed.
So what's next for you now that you're done?
Now, in terms of my career?
In terms of your, yes, what's next for you in terms of your career? Now that
I'll come to Ghana to at least it was through Ghana and Fordham that I acquired this education, and for that matter, I will come back to Ghana and contribute my quota.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I'll take your name. Pacho, Debbie, just spread out and talk. Yes, interact with it, yeah. No, among yourselves, like in a little circle.
Okay.
This is Bob Johnson.
Yeah. Okay, please come forward now.